Hello and a warm welcome to 8 on Play on Northeast Sports Time. I'm Prarthana. Let me take you first to the top stories. Coronavirus, no restrictions on playing, but guidelines must be followed, says RIJIJU following the outbreak of coronavirus. Manipur government announces schemes to benefit sports persons, which is slated to be the biggest ever for the welfare of the sports persons. And Law Mali wins the Assam Rifles Invitational Football Cup title for the second consecutive year after storming a 5-0 victory over UMPHRUP in the final. Welcome back. Well, following the outbreak of coronavirus, the Union Sports and Youth Affairs Minister RIJIJU has issued 2 advisories as precautionary measures to avoid the disease. National sports federations have been requested to exercise caution while planning foreign competitions and training for the teams. Union Sports and Youth Affairs Minister RIJIJU on Thursday clarified that there is no restrictions on playing, but the guidelines must be followed. The Chief Secretaries of all the states and union territories and the Secretaries of Sports Department of all states and union territories have been asked to ensure compliance.
Sports Minister RIJIJU has asked all sporting federations to avoid huge gatherings amid COVID-19 threat. We are telling sports federations to comply with the guidelines issued by the Ministry of Health and formulated by a group of ministers which is constituted by the Prime Minister. So any sports body in India should ensure the guidelines are followed, DD News has reported, the Sports Minister is saying. The Sports Ministry has asked all national federations, including the Cricket Board, to follow the Health Ministry's advisory and avoid large gatherings in sports events. The coronavirus outbreak has also led to some speculation over the fate of the Tokyo Olympics this year. The International Olympic Committee, IOC, however, has insisted that the Games will be held as scheduled in July-August.
Domestic, we have asked all the sporting events to be postponed. जो competitive events है वहाँ जहाँ लोग ज़्यादातर लोग आते हैं और मैच देखने आते हैं, तो ऐसा सारा मैचेस को फिलहाल टाल दिया गया है और या उसको रीशेड्यूल किया गया है.
The Manipur government has announced new schemes to provide benefits to the sports persons and artists in the state who have brought laurel to the nation. The announcement was made by the state's Chief Minister N. Biren Singh on March 15, 2020. The state government announced 2 new schemes, CMAST scheme and CMAT scheme. The schemes are expected to be implemented at a cost of Rs 7.36 crore and Rs 5.70 crore respectively. The new schemes are slated to be the biggest ever for the welfare of the sports persons and artists of the state.
The Manipur government has announced new schemes to provide benefits to the sportspersons and artists in the state who have brought laurels to the nation. The announcement was made by the state's Chief Minister N. Biren Singh on March 15, 2020. The state government announced the scheme of CMAST. The scheme is expected to be implemented at a cost of Rs 7.36 crore. The new scheme is slated to be the biggest ever for the welfare of sportspersons and artists of the state. The CMAST scheme, or the Chief Minister's Akannaba Sanaroi Singhi Tengbang. Under the scheme, suitable employment will be provided in government services to the sportspersons winning medals in international events based on the criteria that will be laid down by the state government. The scheme also includes cash rewards for those who participate and win medals in the Olympics. The gold, silver and bronze Olympic medal winners will be given Rs 1 crore, Rs 75 lakh and Rs 50 lakh respectively, while the participants will be given Rs 10 lakh. Under the scheme, the state government will also provide incentive up to Rs 2 lakh per annum to around 250 local clubs. The scheme will also extend support to the sportspersons in the purchase of costly sporting items. It would also include a lifetime pension scheme for the unemployed sportspersons and coaches aged 50 years and above who have represented the state or the country in national or international tournaments.
Other state in the world, in India, for her, the sport activities, known as the sports powerhouse of India, and one is culture, one of the famous. Our Nat Sankirtan is already approved and recognized by the UNESCO. So this type of the activities we have, this type of talent we have. So at least we decided, we firmly believe that encouraging those artists, encouraging those sportsmen will definitely improve the quality and as well as improve the numbers of participation.
Football news. Lomali won the Assam Rifles Invitational Football Cup title for the second consecutive year after storming to a 5-0 victory over UMPHRUP in a final at the Assam Rifles ground at Lightcore. The knockout tournament featured 16 teams, which began on the 2nd of March 2020. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma was a chief guest and gave away the prizes. As champions, Lomali took home a cheque of ₹1 lakh and ₹50,000 awarded to runners-up UMPHRUP. Defending champions Lomali got to the final by defeating Seven Brothers 2-1 in the first semi-final on the 13th of March, while the second semi-final the same day then saw UMPHRUP edge past Nongdawo 3-2 on penalties.
The finals of the Assam Rifles Invitational Football Cup 2020 was organised at headquarter Assam Rifles at Lightcore, Shillong on 13th March, wherein the Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, graced the event as the chief guest. He was accompanied by Shri M.S. Rao, Chief Secretary. The Chief Minister was received and felicitated by Director General Assam Rifles, Lieutenant General Sukhdeep Sangwan. Enthralling final match was played between Lomali SC and UMPHRUP SC. Lomali SC won the match by a margin of 5-0 goals and bagged the trophy and prize money of ₹1 lakh, while runners-up was awarded ₹50,000. Director General Assam Rifles thanked the Honourable Chief Minister of Meghalaya for gracing the event and motivating the aspiring football players of the state. He also extended his compliments to the young participants, their coaches and managers. The DG in his address proudly announced that in its pursuit of promoting sports in the Northeast, the Assam Rifles has succeeded in seeking Government of India's approval for converting the ARPS Shillong to sports school, with funds getting released under Khelo India initiative. It will be only the second such school in the country on the lines of Sports School Rai Sonepat, Haryana, which is a matter of great pride for Assam Rifles as well as for Meghalaya.
मेघालय कमिटेड है फुटबॉल के लिए, मेघालय कमिटेड है देश के लिए स्पोर्ट्स में कुछ करने के लिए, और मैं ये एश्योरेंस देता हूँ मुख्यमंत्री साहब को कि असम राइफल्स, द फ्रेंड्स ऑफ द नॉर्थ ईस्ट, we are as much committed, sir, and we'll move with you pace by pace. We'll take each step with you to promote sports in Meghalaya.
The Chief Minister, during his address, complimented the Assam Rifles for organising such a popular tournament year after year. He applauded the force for its continuous efforts in promoting sports and fitness in the northeastern region. He also congratulated all the players and clubs who participated in the competition and participated in the finals for putting in their best efforts. The event concluded with a solemn closing ceremony.
We are also working towards ensuring, and I hope, and I'm very positive it will happen, that in the future, maybe as soon as the next season of the ISL, that we will be hosting some of the ISL matches in Shillong itself. And I think that will be a great boost to our youngsters and a great motivation to the football enthusiasts.
The finals of the badminton competition of the 3rd State Olympic Games of Arunachal Pradesh were played at the Raj Bhavan Stadium in Itanagar on Sunday. The men's singles final saw La Robin representing Kamal won gold for his district after he defeated Pakli Bagra of Kurung Kume 21-16, 18-21, 21-18 in a hard-fought match. The women's singles gold went to Nabi Tayam from Kurung Kume after she defeated her otherwise doubles partner Takuneha in sets of 21-18, 21-12, 21-18. The men's doubles final saw Gumju Lolan and Kalung Takhi of Rajiv Gandhi University get the better of Ambita Sonam and New Pordung from East Kameng as they defeated the later in straight sets of 21-15, 23-21 to win the gold.
Acknowledging that Arunachal Pradesh in recent years has made a quantum jump in the games and sports sector, Chief Minister Pema Khandu on Friday last announced the state government's commitment to pay special attention to the sector in terms of funds in the next few years. While speaking at the inaugural ceremony of the 3rd State Olympics game at Sangye Laden Sports Academy SLSA in Itanagar, Khandu informed that Arunachal Pradesh will be the biggest gainer from the recommendations of the 15th Finance Commission as per an interim report, and assured that special provisions will be kept for developing sports infrastructure in the state. Khandu also agreed to support construction of a state Olympic Bhavan, provided the sports department identified a suitable plot of land in the state capital vicinity. To give a boost to the growing enthusiasm in sports, the Chief Minister offered to host the 2026 National Games in Arunachal Pradesh and said an official proposal will be submitted to the Union Sports Ministry and the Indian Olympic Association. He meanwhile revealed that the ministry had agreed to let Arunachal Pradesh host the 2024 National Games. He requested Rajiv Mehta, Secretary General of the Indian Olympics Association, who was also present on the occasion as the guest of honour, to positively consider the proposal at his level in the association. Mehta, on his part, assured to support the proposal when it comes up for consideration in the Indian Olympic Association. He saw no reason for his colleagues in the association not to permit Arunachal Pradesh host the 2026 National Games. The IOA Secretary General expressed optimism that the Northeast, particularly Arunachal Pradesh, would excel in athletics and sports and bring laurels at the international level for India. While the Chief Minister declared open the 3rd State Olympic Games, the opening ceremony witnessed action-packed demonstrations by states' wushu, karate, taekwondo and judo teams. The games that will see hundreds of athletes from the districts vie for top honours in 15 categories is scheduled to conclude on March 15th.
3 दिन का ओलंपिक गेम्स स्टेट ओलंपिक गेम्स यहाँ पे आयोजन कर रहा है। जो हमारा जो होस्ट जो अपना जो एसोसिएशन है वो अरुणाचल ओलंपिक एसोसिएशन का माध्यम से ये हर एक 2 साल में ही यहाँ पे ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहा है। तो इस बार का इवेंट में कुल मिला के हम लोग 15 गेम्स को लेके इस इवेंट को कंडक्ट कर रहा है, जिसमें लगभग सभी डिस्ट्रिक्ट का रिप्रेजेंटेटिव यहाँ पे आए हैं। ये 3 दिन का एक्टिविटी होगा। तो स्पोर्ट्स का इस पेड़ में हम लोग का अरुणाचल प्रदेश अभी काफ़ी अच्छा हम लोग प्रोग्रेस कर रहा है। तो हमारा सरकार का लक्ष्य ये रहेगा कि आने वाला दिनों में सबसे बड़ा इवेंट नेशनल गेम्स बाय 2026 हम लोग यहाँ पे होस्ट करेंगे। इसका ऑलरेडी मैंने मिनिस्ट्री में भी डिस्कशन हुआ है और इंडियन ओलंपिक एसोसिएशन का साथ भी इसका डिस्कशन हुआ है। तो 2026 अभी हमारे पास 6 साल है। तो इस 6 साल में स्पोर्ट्स रिलेटेड जितने भी जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर्स है राज्य के लिए उसको मैं फोकस्ड वे में हम लोग डेवलपमेंट करेंगे।
और मैं सोचता हूँ अभी जो टीम काम कर रही है स्पोर्ट्स के अंदर इंडिया के अंदर एक बहुत अच्छा कॉम्बिनेशन है इंडियन ओलंपिक एसोसिएशन का और मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स का। तो हम जो भी अच्छी स्कीम्स हैं जो वर्ल्ड वाइड चल रही हैं वो इंडिया में भी चालू हो गई हैं। ये हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छी बात है।
Manishankar Mura Singh, representing the state Tripura of, is making waves these days in the world of cricket. After captaining the Tripura Ranji team for years now, he has earned quite a distinction for himself. He scored 3,000 runs and bagged 200 wickets in Ranji Trophy this year, thereby earning a unique distinction of being the first and the only cricketer of Tripura to have achieved this feat. We have more on this by a report sent to us by producer Pravitangshu Das from Didi Agartala.
पहले तो भगवान को शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ कि 200 और 3000 रन एक ही साल में हो गया वो। बहुत ही अच्छा बात है मेरे लिए और इंडिविजुअली के लिए बहुत ही अच्छा है। और बाकी माइलस्टोन तो होता ही रहता है, उसको जो भी नया लड़का आएगा वो तोड़ेगा या फिर जो मैं करूँगा जितने साल खेलूँगा वो तो ऑटोमेटिकली होता रहेगा जो भी नया लड़का आएगा। तो होपफुली अच्छा ही लग रहा है अभी इस साल तो। क्रिकेट में एक्चुअली मेरे पापा पहले से स्पोर्ट्स में थे, वो एथलेटिक्स खेलते थे तो उनको पता है, थोड़ा बहुत नॉलेज है क्रिकेट और फुटबॉल ये सब की नॉलेज है। तो पापा ने ये क्या किया कि पापा खिलाना चाहते थे और मैं भी थोड़ा खेलना चाहता था। तो पापा एक्चुअली जब अगरतला हम लोग को लाया तब कि हाँ कोचिंग सेंटर में दिया NSRCC में, तो उधर से मेरा क्रिकेट चालू हुआ।
The 11th TOPSEM ASJA Intermedia Sports Festival organized by the Assam Sports Journalists Association was held at the RIJIJU Sports Complex, Guwahati from the 13th of March 2020. Events in 3 disciplines, badminton, football and table tennis were held during the annual festival. On the other hand, a 3-day Harendranath Borua Memorial 7-a-side intermediate football for men was held at Nehru Stadium from 14th of March. Chaigaon Press Club lifted the Harendranath Borua Memorial Intermedia Football Tournament, defeating News 18 Assam Northeast in a final held at the Nehru Stadium. Devojit Dutta and ARUNACHAL emerged champion in the men's and women's singles event of intermediate table tennis held at the Abita Indoor Stadium. In a men's team event, Prasar Bharati lifted the crown, beating The Telegraph in the final. Rimple Rajkumari of DDK won the women's singles title in the TOPSEM Intermediate Badminton Championship held at the Kanaklata Indoor Stadium here. In the final, she defeated her teammate ARUNACHAL from Manipur 11-3, 11-7.
Chaigaon Press Club lifted the Harendranath Borua Memorial Intermedia Football Tournament, defeating News 18 in the final held at the Nehru Stadium in Guwahati earlier this week. Chaigaon won the tie by 3-0. Sarbeshwar Das scored twice in the final, while Bipul Das was the other scorer. Sarbeshwar Das later was adjudged the best player of the final award. Niloy Bhattacharjee of News 18, one of the oldest participants in the meet, collected Player of the Tournament award. Meanwhile, 11th TOPSEM Northeast Media Sports Festival, organized by the Assam Sports Journalists Association, came to an end with this football meet. Earlier, Devojit Dutta and ARUNACHAL emerged champion in the men's and women's singles event of the intermediate table tennis held at the ABITA Stadium. Devojit of Assam Aditya defeated Mehdi Hussain of the Telegraph 2-1 in the final. In the women's section, ARUNACHAL overcame the challenge of her teammate Anupama Gogoi by 2-0. In the men's team event, Prasar Bharati lifted the crown, beating the Telegraph in the final. Prasar Bharati, comprising Gautam Sharma and Lokendra Singh, won against Mehdi Hussain and Umananda Jaiswal of the Telegraph 2-1. Rimple Rajkumari of DDK won the women's singles title in the TOPSEM Intermedia Badminton Championship held at the Kanaklata Indoor Stadium. In the final, she defeated her teammate ARUNACHAL from Manipur 11-3, 11-7. In the team event, the Assam Tribune, comprising Shivashish Thakur and Rituraj Borthakur, lifted the title, beating the Telegraph of Nayan Kachari and Mehdi Hassan 2-1.
There's a feeling of goodwill among all, so it's also extending and strengthening the feeling of camaraderie among the journalist fraternity. So I think it should continue, this media event. And it needs to be expanded a little bit more to include other northeastern states.
The award function of the festival was also held at the Nehru Stadium, and it was attended by Lakhya Kumar, the General Secretary of the Assam Olympic Association, as the chief guest. The others present in the function were Anil Kapoor, President, Sales and Marketing of TopSem, former international footballer Debashish Roy, sports organizer Rajiv Prakash Barua, Vishnu Ram Nunisha, along with senior journalists Pavitra Gogoi, Jayanta Das and Umanand Jaiswal.
আমি সংবাদ মাধ্যমৰ প্ৰতিগৰাকী কৰ্মী আমি একলগ হৈ পেলাই এই সমাৰোহৰ মাজেৰে চাহ চিনাকি হোৱাৰ এটা ব্যৱস্থা আৰম্ভ কৰিছিলোঁ আৰু নিশ্চিতভাৱে কওঁ যে এই প্ৰতিযোগিতাৰ মাজেৰে এই সমাৰোহৰ মাজেৰে আমি আমাৰ উদ্দেশ্যত সফল হৈছোঁ বুলি ক'ম আৰু তাৰ কাৰণে প্ৰতিটো সংগঠনে প্ৰতিটো প্ৰতিষ্ঠানে প্ৰতিজন সংবাদ কৰ্মীয়ে আমাক সহযোগ কৰিছে তাৰ কাৰণে অসম ক্ৰীড়া সাংবাদিক সন্থা প্ৰতিজনৰ ওচৰতে ঋণী আৰু আশা কৰিম ভৱিষ্যতেও তেখেতসকলে আমাক সহযোগ আগবঢ়াব।
Moving on, NATVENTURE organized Guwahati City Marathon on the 15th of March 2020 at Rani Chandubi. The event saw enthusiastic participation of around 200 runners in 21 km and 42 km categories. Darishisha Yangju and Sonra Laiklo, both from Meghalaya, won winners in the female 21 km and 42 km categories respectively. Jonali Dole and Sagarika Bhagavati, both from Assam, were placed second and third in a 42 km run, while Deepa Moni Deka and Geeta Dole, also from Assam, won the second and the third position in a 21 km category for females.
NATVENTURE organized Guwahati City Marathon on the 15th of March 2020 at Rani Chandubi. The event saw enthusiastic participation with an overwhelming runners in the 21 km and 42 km categories.
Not just for the scenic surrounds of course here, but also for the weather. Weather God has been very good to us today, and I feel venue side to arrangement for our চেষ্টা কৰিছিলো এটা refreshment হওক বা vibration points বোৰে হওক our medical support বোৰে হওক, we try to take care of each and everything কাৰণ আমি নিজে যেহেতু আমি running কৰো তো সেইকাৰণে আমি বুজি পাওঁ ক'ত কিছুমান flaws থাকি যায় কিছুমান events-ৰ, and I think to a very great extent we have been able to do what we wanted to do. So সেইটো কাৰণে ভাল লাগিছে এতিয়ালৈকে to 42 এতিয়াও চলি আছে, and hopefully runners will remember this, and next year আমি আৰু ডাঙৰকে আৰু ভালকে পাতিব পাৰিম।
Supuraj Gogoi of NATVENTURE said the GCM is a maiden initiative of the Guwahati-based organization under its own banner.
We tried to organize this Guwahati City Marathon looking at the passion of, for all the runners. They run very passionately, and we wanted to support their passion actually. And we tried our best to give them hydration and then food support wherever necessary, all the medical support. And I feel to quite an extent we are successful in providing whatever we could, and then by the feedback the runners gave. And I hope the next event is going to be better.
Darishisha Yangjo and Sondra Linkoy, both from Meghalaya, were winners in the female 21K and 42K categories respectively. Jonali Dole and Sagarika Bhagwati, both from Assam, were placed second and third in the 42K run, while Deepamoni Deka and Geeta Dole, also from Assam, won second and third positions in the 21K category among females. Cresta June Pathao and Batsrang Sangma, both from Meghalaya, won the 21K and 42K runs. Assam's Sanidul Islam and Meghalaya's Dondor Lan Kharbithai won the second and third places in 42km male category, while Joming Star Ramsej from Meghalaya and Namba Deka from Assam came second and third in the 21K male category.
It was a great run, great experience. Guwahati City Marathon 2020. Actually, this is my first marathon. Actually, I did my 21K half marathon, and when the first time Supu told me he is doing a marathon, I said I'll join, and I actually started practicing running for this marathon only. And the atmosphere NATVENTURE has given us is amazing. The arrangements here, the arrangement along the route, the finish line is, terrific for a first timer like me. This is a once in a lifetime. As of now, this is for me once in a lifetime kind of a feeling.
Yeah, this maiden event, Guwahati City Marathon, is a grand success. So the entire credit goes to Supraj and of course supported by Sangeeta, and it's a really wonderful event and a lot of participation, very well planned and executed, and it is such a nice location, Chandubi and Rani Forest. So I'm sure the future editions also going to be a grand success.
Defending champion Supernova and City Cricket Coaching Centre, Guwahati, won their respective matches on the inaugural day of the Jagat Chandra Das Memorial Second T20 All Assam Challenge Trophy Cricket Tournament organized by 22 Yards Glory at Mangalore on Saturday. In the first match played at Mangalore Stadium, Supernova crushed Guwahati Rhinos by a huge margin of 114 runs. Take a look.
Bud Cricket Club of Guwahati lifted the Jagat Chandra Das Memorial Second T20 Challenge Trophy by registering a convincing 4-wicket victory over City Cricket Club of Guwahati. In the final played at the Mangalore Stadium, Bud invited their opponents to bat first. The decision to field proved correct as Bud bowlers Sadek Imran Chowdhury 3 for 11 and Chanakya Sarma 3 of 22 bowled extremely well to pick wickets at regular intervals and at no point allowed the City boys to go for a big total. City were finally bowled out on the last ball of their innings with 115 runs on the board. Only Abhishek Thakuri, 38 runs, Gokul Sharma 23 and Rahul Hazarika 17 could show some resistance. Chasing the victory target of 116 runs, Bud scored 119 runs, losing 6 wickets with 3 overs and 1 ball to spare. Raghav Das scored a speedy 40 of 25 balls, while Kaushik Giri 25 and Rahul Jain 23 also gave him good support to see Bud home comfortably. Tejinder Singh 2 of 25 was the most successful bowler for City. Sadek Imran of Bud, for his match-winning bowling figures, earned him the Prabhavati Devi Memorial Man of the Match trophy, while Vinayak Shukla of Bud, for his consistent batting performances, was awarded the Aftabur Rahman Memorial Man of the Series trophy. In the prize distribution ceremony, Mangalore MP Dilip Saikia and family members of trophy donor Jagat Chandra Das gave away the trophies and awards.
single year old, under 19, 22, 25, single year old.
And with this, we come to the end of this edition of the Weekly Sports Bulletin, highlighting the main sporting developments from this part of the region in the last 7 days. Thanks for watching. Till we meet again, stay safe, stay healthy.